Hi, my name is Sarah, and I was 10 when the last movie came out. So, today we are watching a movie called Twilight. I don't know if you've heard of it. It's only like one of the most popular vampire movies in the world. Or maybe not popular, but most known about, talked about, discussed vampire movies, at least in the US for sure. But yes, so today we are watching Twilight. I was not expecting to do it this early on in my channel, but I saw they were on Amazon Prime, and so I grabbed that chance and I took it. And so I'm going to be watching all five of the movies because they are on Amazon Prime. The extended versions are two. I saw that this one was 3 hours, and I was like, no, thanks. I'm good. Thank you very much. And I'll stick to my 2 hour version. So, yes. So, before we go on, so like I said at the beginning, I was 10 years old when the last movie came out. I did not watch these movies when I was coming out. I was way too young. I didn't really know about them. I remember seeing magazines when the last one. So, I did not grow up with these Twilight movies. In fact, I didn't watch the Twilight movies till like 2017. I watched them all in 2017. I think the first movie was on Netflix, and so I wanted to watch the rest of them. And at one point, I found out that they were free to watch with ads on demand on whatever cable I had at the time. And so I watched all of them. I just like marathon watched all of them. When we first got Hulu, they were still on Hulu. So I watched the first three, I believe. No, I think I just watched Twilight and Eclipse, actually. So yeah, Twilight is definitely the one that I've seen the most. If you don't know what Twilight is, it is based off of a book by Stephanie Meyer, about a girl who moves to Forks, which is a town in Washington, and meets a vampire named Edward. The name is Bella. I almost just called her Kristen Stewart, I'm not gonna lie. And so then in 2008, they made a movie out of it, starring Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson, and also had other people in it, Taylor Lautner, Anna Kendrick. So I've seen this movie a couple of times. I've never watched it all the way through. As soon as they transition into like the dance scene, that's when I click off. I'm like, okay, I don't care. All the vampire drama stopped, or at least I thought the vampire drama stopped. I don't know. I think there's like 4 or 5, maybe there's like 10 minutes left in the movie after that. I don't really remember. I have no idea what happens. I think they just dance, but I'm not quite sure. So let's just get into it. I don't really have anything else to say. Oh wait, before then, I have like a taco salad with a lettuce, carrots, meat, rice, and avocado in it. I've never actually had a taco salad before, so I'm very in. It's all things that I like, so I'm sure they'll taste good together. It smells like avocado with a hint of taco meat, so that's good, I guess. I also have water, by the way. This is more intense than I remember. When's the Paramore song?
I used to spend two.
She's still holding the cactus. I can't mash this freaking avocado!
That's my first day at a new school. It's March.
Hey, my birthday's in March. So far, I give taco salad. Hey, I wish that I had a tortilla out of 10. I'm not going downstairs for a tortilla. Actually, I am. It's great that my taco salad idea lasted like a whole 20 minutes. Look, sounds like all of her lines were dubbed over. Also, I definitely heard Anna Kendrick's laugh in the background.
You're Isabel Swan, the new girl. Hi, I'm Eric, the eyes and ears of this place.
Oh, that's how you know.
Anything you need?
What was his name? He just said it. I already forgot his name. Eric? Is he Eric, or is the blonde one Garrick? Garrick. Oh, I can't believe I just done this. Not only did I mess up the name, I just spilled taco all over myself.
You're, Isabella, right?
Just Bella.
Yeah, hey, I'm.
How does
I'm
everybody
Mike.
know this?
Newton. Yeah, hey, I'm Mike. Newton.
Mike. Ew.
Arizona, right?
Yeah.
Why does everybody know everything about her already? Why is Bella paler than all of the freaking vampires?
Yeah. My girl.
What? I'm gonna meet that guy, right? He was. I saw him in the background for like a second. Is this like a deleted scene type thing where you need to watch the extended cut to figure out what the frick just happened? I mean, I know what just happened, but like, we didn't meet that character yet, and he just came over and be all like, my girl.
The candidate for the feature.
Feature's dead, Angelo.
Don't bring it up again.
Angela.
It's okay.
I'm gonna forget all their names. Dun 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 dun. I just can't get over the fact that they're supposed to be siblings, you know, and everybody knows that, but they're so obviously couples.
Dr. and Mrs. Collins' foster kids. They moved out.
Oh, they're foster kids, not adopted. Where did I get adopted siblings from?
What up? I'm Jared, I'm 19, and I never fucking learned how to read.
Revealing the stake. After Angela secretly takes a picture of Bella, she looks at the back of her camera as if to check the picture, but there's a cover over the LCD screen, so this would be impossible. I'm freaking choking reading this. Dies.
For the blonde one who looks like he's in pain.
It looks like he's in pain. Oh,
Who's he?
Robert Patterson. I don't freaking care. The staring has begun already, and we're only 10 minutes and 15 seconds in. I love this scene so much. Good as when he tries to transfer out of the class. It's like, no, I don't think these avocados were ripe yet. The movie is so slow. That's what happens when you adapt books. There's some books that, like, it's just hard to adapt to movies because, like, you really need the narration. Because if not, it's just moments of silence. Because in books, they're not constantly having dialogue. With these kind of movies, you can see that this book is probably a lot of narration. They just didn't have a lot of dialogue to work with, so they just put moments of silence where you just see them as if they were enacting the book. Yep. Okay, so I've heard people say that this is like supposed to show that she's clumsy, or they use this as an example of like, oh, she's just like clumsy, but like she's not clumsy. She's just used to warm climates. She only comes up here during the summer. She's not used to the ice. So she doesn't know to look for ice. She slipped. Does she grab?
And thanks for the tires.
Third movie or the fourth movie? Must be the fourth movie. And the third one, right? Is it Eclipse?
Get a guy to help choose.
Shut up, Eric.
You're Bella?
Yes.
I've been like, you could have just flattered her and said, "What's your name?"
I was out of town for a couple of days. Personal reasons.
Just say you're sick. It's one of the better movies in the Twilight series, definitely. I used to think it was the best one. I still think it's the best one, except for the stupid blue tint filter, whatever, over the screen. And then the line delivery. The freaking line delivery in this, and like the faces they make. It's just so unnatural, and that's why everybody makes fun of it. It's just not natural. It's just... You're getting used to the rain? No, that's not a reaction. If you went like, people would be all like, are you having a stroke? Should we call someone? They'd be like, do you need help?
I believe you.
She blinks so much.
What up? I'm Jared, I'm 19, and I never fucking learned how to read.
Ooh, wanna go over some general... Yeah. Kristen Stewart smiles over 35 times during the course of the movie. Kristen Stewart has naturally green eyes. She wears brown contacts for filming to match Bella's eye color.
Brown.
Yeah, I know. It's the fluorescence.
I just walk away from the problem, my dude.
I'm so sorry, Bella. I'm really...
Wow, you don't have to be so rude.
You pushed it away with your hand.
Well, nobody's gonna believe you.
A great answer.
Everybody's permission slips, okay? Sammy, please collect.
I didn't collect permission slips earlier. I hate you, Mike.
Yeah.
Bella, look. It's a worm.
Have y'all never seen a worm before?
It means if you were smart, you'd stay away from me.
Okay, the past, like, 4 times you've talked to her, you come up to her. What's in Jacksonville? I think we shouldn't be friends anymore. That's 3 times, but whatever, I don't care. So the past 3 times you guys have interacted, you have started it, as well as that first time with the, hi, I'm Edward, you're Bella. You started that. Baby, she is trying to stay away from you, but you're not letting her because you're over here all like, if you were smart, you'd stay away from me. So let me just come sit next to you.
What up? I'm Jared, I'm 19, and I never fucking learned how to read.
Character error. In the book, it is clearly said that the Cullens never touch the food on their plates. The only time that they do eat is when Bella asks Edward if he can eat food, and he takes a bite of pizza. Even so, in the movie, you can see Edward eating in the background of a cafeteria scene.
I have considered radioactive spiders and kryptonite.
Kryptonite doesn't give
It's all
Superman his
superhero stuff, right?
superpowers. I'm AB positive. You will be mine. Isn't it March?
What, did they just ditch?
No,
Y'all wear
Dr.
tank tops
Mrs.
whenever the
Collins
sun
yanked
comes
them out
out?
for, like,
Or is
hiking
it
and
just
camping and
not
stuff.
March anymore? Because where I live, in March, you can't wear a tank top, or it's very, very, very rare that you'd be able to wear a tank top and be comfortable. Especially because Bella's wearing long sleeves, everybody else is still wearing long pants. Do they just like see a glimpse of the sun and they're all like, well, break out the tank tops?
You should put your seatbelt on.
But yours is so long. Hi, dude. You can't just break the laws of traffic. The laws of traffic. I'm dumb. It's like,
It's so cold.
damn. Fine, girl. My hands are
I never fucking learned how to read.
continuity. When Bella and Edward stop at the police station to see why Bella's father and Carlisle are still there. I'm really demonstrating how bad of a reader I am, aren't I? At such a late hour, Bella goes
He needs some milk!
into the station. I can't freaking read it. Without her bag, which is presumably in Edward's car. They say goodbye later that evening. Bella pores over the book she purchased at the bookstore, which was in her bag. Factual area. I literally can't read. Factual error. In the scene where Bella is doing research on vampires, there is an illustration portraying a vampire in the Indian legend. However, the original picture illustrates the devil in the biggest medieval manuscript, the Codex Gigas. Ooh. Yes, we're so close. Yeah. I'm ready. Yes. The spinning. Whee! I love this scene because
You know what you are?
say it out
Say
loud.
it out loud. Say it.
Say it. You don't have to be so rude.
You won't hurt me.
How do you know? Why does he think that this is going to scare her off? Why does he think that his sparkly skin is gonna scare her off? It's not like you go into the sunlight and your face freaking goes half melty and you turn green and become all icky and grotesque. You look normal except for that you're like half Emma Frost in diamond form or whatever. But I don't understand how he tries this first to try to convince her that I'm actually very spooky and scary and you need to go away because I actually followed you to the forest, but we're just not going to focus on that. And I obviously have a problem staying away from you because when's the last time Bella came up to you?
As if you could outrun me!
Me!
As if you could fight me
It's
off.
not me. I don't know if you know this, but I love this scene. I don't care.
I don't care.
Shut up, Bella. It kind of, honestly, this whole thing kind of sounds like he's just trying to scare her off because he doesn't feel deserving. Like, I think we've learned that he's being honest that for some reason everybody likes her blood more than everybody else's blood or whatever. I don't really know. But, like, it really sounds like he's just coming up with things to try to scare her, being all like, look, this is my skin. And no, it's not pretty, it's the skin of a killer. Look, I'm fast, I'm strong, everything invites you in. And she's like, whatever. And then he's like, I've killed people. And she's all like, okay. And so he's like he has that moment where he looks and it looks like it's like a moment of hesitation where he's like, what do I? Like he's mouth is hesitating.
So much.
It's
in
like
my
he's
life.
trying to come up with just like
Fucking
my
drugged
own
me.
Yep. You're like my own personal brand of
my
heroin.
own personal brand of heroin.
Whoa!
I don't know if I can control myself.
Okay, then stay away from her. And stop making bad decisions. Stupid teens.
I'm gonna take you to my place tomorrow.
Okay. What got into you? Sarah has inserted more filler because she wants this to last longer. I am a raccoon. We're a little bit past that, but I really love that scene where they're all in the kitchen cooking. I think it's super duper cute. I just wanted to point that out. Maybe I'll move this over closer to that scene, but I love that scene. That's one of my favorite. Like, I know that forest scene is my favorite scene, but that's just for the lols and to make fun of it. But like, that's actually my favorite scene that I think is like really good. It's really great. Like, you feel their joy and happiness. Like, they're like, we get to use the freaking kitchen. Let's go, my dudes. You get a really great sense of like the characters and how they want to present themselves to Bella. I talk about this stuff like I know anything about filmmaking or script writing, characters, living, being a human being, which I have no experience in any of those things. I'm so bored. No one your stupid dancing, and I just hit my computer.
I can't dance.
I don't dance. I say you can. A chance. No.
Well, I could always make you.
What?
You better hold on tight, spider monkey.
Ew, disgusting. I think everybody does. I hope she falls.
I don't like it.
My.
I mean,
No one asked for your.
looks at you like you're something to eat.
Okay. So, I brought my sister Jessie. I also moved over to the couch, which is right next to where I usually sit. And it's a little bit darker over here because the only light source is right over there. And we're over here. I'm going to be cutting most of this out. It's okay. If you mess up or you want to go back, it's okay. I mean, I'm only like an hour into the movie. I've been filming for 2 hours. So, yeah. That's how this is going.
I'm not
Okay,
used to being in the.
So Jessica has never seen Twilight before.
I don't want to.
So she's only gonna be here for a little bit, but she's gonna help. So Jessie, do you want to know what happened so far?
No.
Great, we're only an hour in. You know what?
Vampire. Bella's stupid. Vampire. Got it.
Okay.
Who are these old people?
Doesn't matter.
Why is someone shaking their butt?
Because I'm pretty sure that's Mike, and he's Mike, and so much.
Smile for
This is a
you.
movie.
Yeah,
I
he's a
want to
good
fall
buddy.
asleep.
It's very
Where's Edward?
Be around people.
not here, because
I don't really mind being alone.
it's sunny out.
Where's Jake?
I guess I'm
You
hung up
missed
my dad
him.
anymore.
I don't think he's in the movie at all for the rest of the movie. You missed his like 4 scenes.
Okay, well, call me when you're watching the movie with Jacob, because
How's all the baseball?
New
Jacob
Moon?
is better.
You want to come in for New Moon?
Oh God, not this scene. Is this the?
Can I talk to you later?
Oh, she's not asleep.
Where's the nearest?
Just the past couple of months.
I was just watching Legends of Tomorrow.
No
It's,
one cares.
it's just as bad. Literally, I'm already like.
You missed the part with my one of the best parts when he was so like, I don't like the rain. He was like, how's the rain? And she was like, I don't like anything that's cold and wet. She blinked like 48 times in a second.
Sarah, I would hire you to play Bella if they remade Twilight.
Thank you.
You do just as good as Kristen Stewart.
Yeah.
Sleep. So,
Watching you sleep. Just said I like watching you sleep.
Humans are strange
I
Vampire.
can tell one thing.
people.
I can't hear.
A human wrote this.
Talk louder. Wait till you see full moon. Oh wow, this is more intense than I remember. Whee! Bye, Jessie.
Hey, bye.
Ah! I've been attacked. Okay, so Jessie left, so it's back to just me. I know you enjoyed that like 4 seconds with her. Back to the movie. Also, I'm still on the couch because I'm too lazy to move off my stuff. Look at him going into your house so you guys can hang out together. How could that be comfortable? He's super duper cold. It's like sleeping on an ice pack, right?
Bella's gonna play baseball. Well, good luck with that.
I'll take good care of her, I promise.
That's a direct attack. I'm not gonna lie, I think that this scene is probably the one that's best shot in the movie. Like, the camera work is really good. I can't say the same for the rest of the movie. See, it's just not as threatening with teeth.
If I don't get out now, then I'm just gonna be stuck here like Mom.
Ooh, wow. Oh, terminated.
Why don't you let me drive?
Oh my Jesus Christ.
Belle, you are my life now.
Okay. That's not creepy. Dying in the place
But
of
dying
someone
in
you
the place
love.
of someone I love seems like a good way to go.
Looks like there's a lot of light coming in, considering it's dark out. But okay. Ow, my eyes. Ow.
We can't be apart.
You need to help. Help.
I'm here.
Get therapy.
You're perfect.
Me too, Charlie. This is about the point where I've stopped watching the.
Nice.
You look terrible. Teenagers are weird. The Paramore song. If it's just a soundtrack exclusive, I'm about to. Where's my Paramore? Is this the Paramore? Did we get it? Park and Paramore? Why not just play Pierce the Veil while you're at it? I sound like a freaking dying cat. So, that was a lot funner than I remember. I think that definitely my opinion has changed. I watched this one YouTube video. I think it was called Twilight Is Actually Good or something like that. It was a really good video. If I can find it, I'll like link to it or something. Because it like really changed my perspective on Twilight. But even before that video, I never, like, it's not the best movie. Like, it's not up there with, like, really, really great world-renowned movies. It has its issues. But it's a good vampire movie. No, we're not talking about the whole series. We're talking about the movie we just watched. It's not that bad. I used to say that, like, the first Twilight would be good if they could figure out pacing and figure out and take the freaking blue filter off. The movie would be really, really good. Like, just change up a little bit, make the lines a little bit more normal, all that stuff, and take away the freaking blue filter. The movie's pretty good. Like, as far as, like, you know, like those teen vampire movies go, it's really good. It has a lot of things that are really, it has a lot of great story elements. It's a lot like the kind of movies that I enjoy. And of course, this movie is aimed at me, a teenage girl. I'm 18 years old. I'm a female. It's aimed at my age demographic. It's supposed to be something that I like. So if you are a 45-year-old male who watches this movie, you might have a different opinion. You might be all like, ooh, this is weird and creepy. Because it is weird and creepy, and everyone can see that it's weird and creepy. I mean, teenage girls might be all like, this is kind of creepy, but it's also really, really cool and hot, and let's go. So, like, But, like, so your opinion is really based on what you are, what your demographic is, because this kind of stuff, it's made to appeal to me, so I really enjoyed it. But yeah, so, nice movie. If you've never seen Twilight, like, watch it. So, especially if you created an opinion about it, whereas it sucks, it doesn't know how to depict vampires, watch it, or read the book, or do something. If you prefer the books, if you prefer to read the book, then watch the movie, do that, whatever. But yeah, don't form an opinion about it before you've watched it, definitely. And yeah, it does have some weird stuff about vampires. Why do they sparkle? That's kind of stupid. They didn't really, like, what's that about? Them only being able to be killed by tearing their limbs off and setting them on fire is kind of dumb, and they're really OP, and they should do something about that. They're not very good established vampires, but the focus isn't the vampires, the focus is the romance. So, in conclusion, Twilight isn't that bad. You just need to look at it in a certain way. You need to know that it's not a vampire movie. It's a young adult romance movie based off of a young adult novel. If you think of it as a vampire movie, it's very dumb and very bad and very cringy. If you put it next to something like, I don't know, I Am Number 4, which is also based off of a book, has a kind of similar premise, except for that it's not from the girl's perspective, it's from the boy's perspective. It's a little bit similar. It's a guy and a girl, and the guy, he has special powers, he's different, and there's adventure, and the girl, they go on the adventure, they're similar. So, like, put them next to each other, it's not that bad. It's a good vampire movie if a good vampire movie to you is a movie that's more similar to I Am Number 4 than it is to Dracula or Queen of the Damned or whatever. Yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I will see you all the next time when we watch New Moon. Bye! Turn around, do. I see the world that turns my world around. Standing there every time I can't sing. Turn around, your spirit's lifting me right off the ground. Din. I guess we'll just wait and see. Please tell me somebody else knows what I'm singing that isn't my mom. Please.